All right, we're in Austin. We heard about this amazing game store, Game Over. So we showed up and they have just about everything. They actually have a museum over here we're about to go check out. Let's go check out this museum. Now, I don't know if they have everything in this museum, but they got a lot of cool stuff. All right, they start us off with the handhelds. You've got the original Game Boy, you've got the Game Boy Color, you have a Game Boy printer. Lynx, I mean, they have just about, okay, they're missing a couple. I mean, where's the Tiger Electronics one? Where's the, I don't know, but they have a bunch of cool stuff. Virtual Boy, I've been looking for a CDX for a while. If anybody has one, I'll take it. Then they have the old school section, which doesn't really do that much for me. When you got the, the TV Fun thing down here, what are you gonna do with the TV Fun? But the Atari's cool, it's got cool games. Of course, you have the power pad in the corner, fistful of quarters. You've got the, this looks like the wall in my closet actually. Then you keep going for the Vectrex, some of the other old systems. And then we get to the fun section over here, which has actually all the Nintendos, Famicom, Super Nintendos, 32X, Neo Geo system, which they're hoarding. They won't sell to anybody. And then you got more current. I mean, there's no PS3 in here, but they have all the way up to Xbox, which is sweet. But they do not have a Jaguar CD add-on. I don't know why. Why is there no Jaguar CD add-on?
Nobody's traded it in, and if we do have one, probably most likely it's in a personal collection somewhere.
Anyway, they got the corner of radness with, I don't even know what this is, a mini bar from the 70s, and the couch from the 70s, and of course the classic TV over there hooked up with all these games. This place is amazing. It's pretty sweet for a little video game store. For those of you who've never had one of these, check this thing out. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's like a game within a game to eject your cartridges from the holding.
So as you know, retro games are awesome, especially when they come from the old school in television. Like games like Major League Baseball and... Damn it. The one cool thing about these old television games is that you slide it in your television, and when you had your little D-pad, except it was like a number pad, you actually took out these, slipped them on your controller, and it would tell you exactly where to go. It's kind of like a skin for your DS. It was pretty rad. Came with every single game, and it's cool that these are actually inboxed with the games. I mean, that's cool. Hey, it's great football. All right, so the meat and potatoes over here, just hundreds and hundreds of great classic 8-bit awesomeness right here. You got games like, Pinball Quest, cool games like, I don't know, Phantom Fighter, I've never heard of that one. Robin Hood, RoboCop 2. Then you got over here this is my day right here. 16 bits, Kablooey, Fighter Street, Faceball, way overrated, underrated game. Underrated, yeah. Only 13 bucks. N64, 3DO titles. We've got Dreamcast over here. Everybody loves Dreamcast. But they don't have Blitz 99, which was never made, which is why I can't find it whenever I go and try to find it at a place, because it was never made. Anyways, when was the last time you saw a Mario 64 camera?
And cassette player.
Yeah, like 2-in-1, a camera and cassette player, like with real film and real tapes. Come on, that's awesome. Sign of the times right there. Everybody likes these. They're called boxers. They have a hole in it, so your wang can hang out. A full rack of Sonic stuff over here. Like, they have like entire racks dedicated to things. They got all the Sonic games over here, all this merchandise and stuff, all the old school NES control, like the NES Advantage. This is so freaking cool. Like, this is the most useless piece of crap ever, but it's just cool that they have it. Then if you look over here, whoosh, they immediately have shirts and stuff. They got the cool shirts, Power Up. I love these. Very cool. Just like cool original shirts that you can't find at like big old chains like GameStop. You can't find that stuff. This is where the gold is right now for me. If you look over here, the video game movie selection. They got everything. So what am I picking up today? The complete first season, no, the complete series of Captain N, the Game Master.
You gotta tell them
why. Can somebody say commentary?
Alright, then you have these down here, which are the rare, more hard to find games. I mean, you got Spider-Man for the 32X, 100 bucks. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. If I didn't have them, I'd probably get some of them. But I mean, I don't even know where to begin. They have tons of everything. Go up here, they've got Famicom games. I always like these because they look so colorful. We're trying to find games I don't have that I'm looking for, and she's trying to point out games that I might not have. And right now I have everything.
MX Rider for PS2 signed by all the production folks.
Why would I want that?
Because it's freaking autographed.
Why don't you have it?
Because it's MX Rider.
Because it sucks. Alright, she said that when she comes back out, we need to make fun of Final Fantasy because she'll freak. So I think Craig's going to make fun of Final Fantasy, see what's up.
I got that one. Hey, how's it going? Holy crap, look at all this gold mine back here.
Oh.
So, heard you like little Final Fantasy.
I do indeed like a little bit Final Fantasy.
Really? Why? This is what I say. I have cool hair. That's it. And a giant sword. A waste of money, is what I'm saying.
They're a waste of money.
Yeah. And that everyone who likes Final Fantasy is a total joke.
Final Fantasy VI is actually my favorite. Final Fantasy VII.
That's 3 in the United States.
It's true, but 3 in Japan was actually an institution of the job class system, so it's quite different.
Absolutely.
Final Fantasy II in the US is Final Fantasy
5.
4.
4. Now these are different things you can pick up here at the store, like the mushroom and level up and stuff. Do you wear this like around town? Like,
Oh, yeah.
This is cool. That's what I'm talking about.
There's nothing on the back though?
There is. Ba-bam! Game over.